For today, we're playing NW3's Open Beta with the RTX 3050. And to start it off, we're playing the game at 1080p at the lowest settings. Alright, going to the settings, graphics. Here we are 1080p and at the lowest preset. There we go. Wow, surprisingly, the first game will be on Estate. Let's count the FPS. Hit marker, come on, man. Sit down. In the 80s and the 90s. It's honestly crazy how close this card is to the RTX 2070. They are both extremely similar in terms of performance. I believe we had the high 80s and the 90s up into the 110s with the 2070. And this card has, again, the 80s / the low 90s. So, a bit worse, but still quite decent for this kind of card. Now, where's everyone at? It's TDM, so it's going to have really bad spawns. But I will try to get a couple of kills here and there. Alright, let's make our way up to the Estate. For the VRAM, we're sitting at 3.5 gigs. And system RAM sitting at 13 gigs, so it's doing quite good. Again, the same as the 2070 pretty much. Headshot. Another headshot. Now, I am seeing some flickering in the distance with the sniper. But other than that, it's got okay graphics. It's not ideal, but they look okay. And again, our performance is quite good as well. There's no stuttering and there's no lagging. What a bad spawn. Alright, that is the first game done. That was quick. Let's jump into our second one. I'll use DLSS, add the quality preset, and we'll see how this card does. Second game will be on Skid Row, and again using the quality DLSS mode. Now this map is mainly indoors, so the FPS will be a bit higher than the other ones, so keep that in mind. But other than that, it should do quite well. Let's count the FPS. In the 120s / the 130s, it's going to be a sniper's map, man. That's 1 kill already. Feeling good about it. Oh, no. 2 kills. 3 kills. Oh, I missed that? Wow. That was weird. Nobody saw that one. This should be a good spot for some feeds. 1, 2. I choked it. You know, today hasn't been that bad, to be honest. The games have been pretty casual. I've done 2 games so far, obviously. But it was actually really bad yesterday. Super sweaty games. Everyone was trying extremely hard. It wasn't very fun. But today, it's pretty decent. We'll do one more live, and then I'm going to go ahead and push DLSS up to the balanced preset. I think I'm dead here for sure. I am. Let's do it now. Alright, balanced DLSS. The game looks very similar, but FPS should be a bit higher. 160s in this area now. That's insane. And for the quality mode and the balance mode, the game will look a lot softer, but still definitely usable. 1 kill, 2 kills, peek me again. Sniping is where it's at in this game, I swear. It actually feels very consistent. How did I die? With the other guns, I feel like I die in 2 bullets, but it takes like 5 or 6 to even get a kill. But sniping, normally it's a one-shot, so. Whoa. Double kill, come on. So yeah, I think all around for this card, I would use DLSS with all the presets. And ideally, I would do a mix of low and medium settings. If your CPU can't handle it, then obviously play at the medium preset or even the high preset. But if you have a decent CPU, you should be able to play at a mix of low and medium settings without getting bottlenecked. What is he doing? Jimmy, what are you doing, Jimmy? Jimmy, stop it. Please. Got him. Let's do one more live, and then I'm going to back out and play at the medium preset. No DLSS, and see what the card can do. But with the 2070, it was a slight decrease in performance, but the graphics definitely improved. Alright, and here we are, the medium settings. There we go. Alright, playing on high-res for our third match. We're sitting in the 90s up into the 110s. Again, the medium settings is very similar to the low settings in terms of performance, but will look a bit better. For the VRAM, we're sitting at 4 gigs now instead of 3. That was close. And system RAM still at 13 gigs. Come on in. Nice. That was lucky. I won't even lie, that was lucky. Fly, my friend, fly away. Ooh. No, I got stuck on the wall like an idiot. Alright, using balanced DLSS, we're now in the 130s and 140s. That is fantastic. Let's count the FPS. That's just not fair. Yeah, now the aiming feels amazing, to be honest. It feels far more fluid and far more responsive. I mean, it wasn't that bad before. It was still obviously really nice, but I think ideally if you can get above 120 in this game, it feels way better. Oh, I'm dead. See, I'm not dying that quick this game. I don't know why. It's definitely weird. So yeah, there we go. That's the medium settings. Again, we're set at around 120 FPS up to 140 FPS with DLSS. And without it, we're sitting in the 90s and the 100s on high rise. If you play an intensive map, it will be far lower than that. So keep that in mind. Alright, now playing the game with the ultra settings. Here we go with that. We are back on Skid Row. And now the ultra settings. So far, VRAM is sitting at 7 gigs. And FPS is in the 90s. Decent, to be honest. Pretty decent. Peak it. But it does fall down into the low 70s and the low 80s at the same time. So keep that in mind. The game isn't feeling the greatest, to be honest. It does feel pretty sluggish at this point. And it does feel kind of stuttery as well. So for me personally, this is not a good preset to play with. But with DLSS, it might be actually usable. Double kill. Got the counter UAV going, baby. So yeah, the game is stuttering. It's kind of hitching as well at the same time. Not great. And the FPS does fall quite a bit as well. Again, we're sitting in the 90s, but it can fall into the low 70s in a split second. So not very consistent, unfortunately. That felt so laggy there. Oh my god. It's getting very difficult to play now, to be honest. Again, the FPS is fine, but it's just very inconsistent. So it throws your aim off. I can't see a thing there. Look at that. It's completely blocked off. Oh, I'm dead here. Yep. Wow. Now playing with balanced DLSS. We're now in the 120s and the 130s. The game feels far more fluid, far more responsive. I can't see his head, but I can see me. But it can fall down into the low 110s as well. That was a short game with DLSS, so I'll do another one. And yeah, afterwards we'll go ahead and quit out and do a mix of low and medium settings instead. So yeah, if you want to play the game at the ultra settings, you can at this point. The game is playable at 110 to 130 FPS. And yeah, we had stutters before. That's all gone. And the inputs feel amazing as well. Double kill. Any more takers here? Yes, you? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh. My life flashed before my eyes there. No, hit marker. Come on, more. Somebody pick mid. There you go. Okay, I guess they're down here. Sniping is so effective. I love it. Double headshots. More of you guys down here or what? Yep. And finally, here we are at the optimal settings. There we go. As you guys can see, VRAM is now down to 4.7 gigs. It might go a bit higher than that actually as we go through, but a lot lower than the ultra settings, which was at 7. And again, system RAM's at 13 gigs. So it's doing quite good. So far, the FPS is sitting in the low 100s and the 130s. Level up. Only got 2 more levels to go till I'm max level. And it's the last day of the beta, so I might just grind it out. What are you doing? Get out of here. This lobby is going to be sweaty, dude. This is one of those lobbies. Sorry, teammate. Wait for you to spawn at the C flag, but you did. Get beat up! Dude, this lobby is more tryhard than a CS lobby. But so far, guys, the game is playing just fine. There's no stutters and there's no lag spikes. It's a great experience all around. And yeah, I think that's about it. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you guys next time for the next video. See you guys there. Trick shot!